welcome back for this new video. So let's take a look at the walkthrough. We have seen the semantic. So this time I'm going to more explore face. And as I discover things that use to explore image, I was wondering how to connect the natural search query or the image generation, caption, and legend with the help of face and with face recognition, BLIP, CLIP, and so on. So you have, we're going to go through directly the code. So the first one is to generate a caption or a legend for images in English that have been vectorized, and we leveraging on face and both also on some other library. So let's go and see the content. So first of all, there's 13, 13a, and 17. So I hope that you have downloaded my stuff, 13, 13a, and 17. So let's go for this one. So you have a bunch of images. If I have a look to the images, it's this one. So you have this one, which is mostly images of animals, because that's the one I'm using, for instance, for test. But also I've picked up some images where you have, well, unknown, and then you have people like you have Modi and Subianto, I think it is in Indonesian, Putin, Obama, Biden, Trump, Macron, Kamala Harris. This is a prisoner in Syria. Edmundo Gonzalez, I think it's for Venezuela, and also all these people that you should know right now. So the idea is to improve, first, how you can help a journalist or anyone to write, description or alt message with the help. So, oh, sorry, this is not what I want to do. This one is not the correct one. So remember, I'm using my Anaconda environment, and you have everything that is need to be installed. And then, so it's going to vectorize this image that you've seen, and then it's going to try to write a description. So this is a very basic one, and it's in English. But I also deal with the multilingualism after, meaning that when you have created the alt message into English, how can you whether translate or even think about querying in multi-language? So he's using Torch, and you see the badger for whole, we know what is a badger. Remember, he's going to go through this image, and you see the first one is a badger. Sorry, it's taking time because my computer, so this is a badger, okay? And you see he's trying to, to go through. Hierarchies mean that it does not recognize. I find that this word means it's what intelligence artificial say when it doesn't know what it is, okay? And you see there's a lot of hierarchy. But this time he has recognized that is the hyena, so we're going to let him work. You see, for instance, this is right here. Hyena, parrot, pangolin. This is the red panda, chameleon, rhino, and stuff like that. So if he has been trained, so the model that I'm using has been trained mostly on animals. That's the reason why he's understanding, and it's pretty obvious that you can think about. So we having this. You see Indonesian president like show you two men shaking hands in front of a mountain backdrop. Well, this is not very accurate, and I would be pleased to know that this is Lula from Brazil, and this is Subianto from Indonesia. So this is, and you have exactly, this is what it is. But what I want to improve as a help basis or a description is that these people are known. A long time ago on my I think 2 years ago, I made an article about that, but there was no, it was less involved in terms of creation. So let's see this one where you have Edmundo Gonzalez. yeah, he's speaking in front of a computer, but Arafat man, he doesn't know, and so on and so on. So for instance, Trump shaking hands with Macron, but he has recognized him American flags. Anyway, so this is my first attempt, and I said, okay, I want to improve. So this time I'm going to generate description in English, still the same. I'm not handling the translation or the multi-language, but then I'm using a directory. But first of all, I make some evolution. So I say, okay, the image comes from the source, which is right here. So it came from here. This is the same, but I've made a kind of well-known face, which is all these people that I've shown, you know, Lula, Macron, Modi, Trump, oh, sorry, Trump, Musk, sorry for the lapses, Obama, Putin, and then that's Subianto, and this is Trump. Okay, so I've made well-known faces, and then I put fans also at the end, and I say, okay, how can I recognize these people from these known faces, and then add it to the description? That was my purpose. Okay, and then also I can see well, we're gonna make it work. I've got to go through the code. So this is, you see, you can decide to go with the directory or not. Okay, meaning that you can define your own self, because for educational purpose, or if you want to make some test, you can say, okay, I don't want to work on the full directory, maybe thousands of pictures. You may want to try on a certain amount of data set to ensure that your results are correct. This is really the basic, mostly the logic and the iteration of how to provide or how to validate editorially the result of your stuff. So you see there's still errors, but it doesn't matter. So he's going to go through, you see Kamala Harris, so he has exactly made the same description, but then I say recognize face Harris, because she was part of these directories that I've made, and still have the giraffes, anyway, the elephant, but there's no one on it, so he does not recognize. You see a man suit holding in camera, yeah, Gonzalez, that Edmundo Gonzalez, and then you have Modi. So you can think about how it can be useful to assist editorially any editors to create out message legends, and also to enable them first to create content, to qualify the content, and on the same side to make some search on natural language query, okay, based on this recognition. So you see Obama and Putin has been recognized, Subianto and Lula has been recognized, so that's pretty interesting. And the other side is you can leverage, as I say, you can leverage on pictures, but also you can leverage on text, which is what I've defined in this stuff. This is the 17. You have this one, so you still have a certain amount. I did not put this time the directory, but whatever, it doesn't matter. So I've selected, intentionally I've selected people where you have somebody, and then I have defined their name. Okay, you see Putin, Obama, Macron, and then so you can use the both tracks. I mean, the both you can leverage on image or you can leverage on text, which is interesting because then you can provide a kind of corpus of international leaders or journalists or whatever, and then provide and enhance the information that you're going to generate. So let's do it, and I will finish on that. So clear on console, I'm okay. So if I go in this, I think it's leverage on face recognition. So you can find we're gonna let we're gonna let my computer working, but meanwhile, I'm gonna show you, you just have to type. So this one, I'm using this one. I'm using this one. I'm using Clip also. I will show you Clip. They're all open source stuff. This one is is a great stuff. I'm using, I think, kind of package that is taking it. But clips, this is great because you can match natural query, natural human, how do you say, natural language query in multi-language to search on image. Okay, and this is a baseline connecting text and image. This one I didn't know, but it's a good vision. It's a good vision language understanding and generation. And this one also face recognition. This one I've already used it long time ago, maybe 2 years ago, and it's still a good stuff that has been made by this guy, and it's a good. So let's see what is the result. And you see, well, I still have some errors, but it doesn't matter. You see, featuring Putin Obama, that's correct. You see, featuring Trump. It does not recognize Macron. No, there was Vance, but it's just recognized Trump. So yeah, it has to be improved. But for instance, this is bien, this is Gonzalez, this is Harris, and stuff like that. So okay, so what we're gonna do, I'm gonna stop the video right now, and we're gonna jump to the next one. So this one will be done. You've seen these 3 use case, and I'm gonna see some other stuff in the next video, especially also maybe thinking about putting on this script a kind of streamlined application to enable to show our the result. But what you have to take away with this is that you can really think about by tickering like that, you can really think about provide added valued features based on the IA. That's the purpose of it. Thank you for watching. Don't forget, if you like my work, don't forget to subscribe to my video channel, which is right here. And also you can read the article, and you can find also on SoundCloud, you can find my some of the podcasts that I made. Thank you for watching. See you then. Bye-bye.